After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball. It's the show. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Villarreal is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Freese. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. skied into straightaway right. Werner on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned.
Digging in to try it again, Jared Werner, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Taylor right there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home. Now at the plate, Trent Freeze. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Werner has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Anthony Santander.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Werner is in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After to Santander. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Jared Werner. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ahmad Taylor. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to have, well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox. The Bay Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Mike Wright, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Jared Werner, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and he is out at second. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jared Werner comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Werner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today.
In now, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Fugate is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jared Werner. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled away. Dries leads off second with nobody out. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Santander. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Werner. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full, and Bowie is out in front, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Jared Werner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Popped up. Cabrera is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Trent Freeze. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Werner going back at the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Fly ball out to right field. Catch is made here in right. Now a long throw home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. 6-3 the final score today. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's coming to the plate now, Jared Werner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Royce Faust. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Gonzalez scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now in the box, Henry Zavala. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. The 0-1 delivery. Right side.
On the bag.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Altoona's out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Jared Werner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one just missed outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this. Digging in once again, Jared Werner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Cornelius aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. fly ball out to straightaway right. Shipman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe.
Runners on the move for second. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Round it, find the ball. Round it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, man.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. Harrisburg rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Pedro Esposito. And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. So digging in now, Jared Werner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mariano Mitre. He singled his last time up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in, Alan Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the second out. At the plate, Daniel Dries.
The batter, first baseman, Daniel Dries.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now at the plate, Brian Logan. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Phil Perret gets the call.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Harrisburg Senators get their division lead. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. So coming to the plate, Jared Werner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Werner.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
With the first pitch, here it comes. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
At the plate, Quentin Noble. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Quentin Noble.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Curve lead it 2-0. Digging in now, Jared Werner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jared Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Sargent over to his left. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Werner.
Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is...
Look, now the pitch. There he goes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up.
Jared Werner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. In the air to straightaway center field. Stevenson on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Werner will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jared Werner, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Mitre at 3rd. Cornelius on at 2nd with 2 down. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they seize control here. 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Altoona curve came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jared Stanford wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Wesley Boschel hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Altoona Curve and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter McGrath, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup. but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in, Doyle Zinn. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Doyle Zinn.
Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Zavala ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Altoona's out in front. 1. Settling in now, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hard
This one's
90,
down to
hard 90,
third.
hard 90.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Blair Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Blair Gonzalez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Werner sprinting after it. Oh, and he botches it.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Werner ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping into the box, Jared Werner. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging. Now to the plate, Jared Werner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting.
Leading off for Harrisburg, the shortstop.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over. Now batting, Jared Werner. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there, that front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
Second baseman, Henry Zavala.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking.
Hold on right there.
That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are all tied 5-5. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Werner. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really...